Tucked behind a pretty average looking street in Sydney's inner west is a laneway that's been quietly exploding with colour, chaos and commentary for decades. This is May Lane. It started as just another back alley and turned into one of the most important graffiti walls in the country. Council tried to shut it down. Artists fought back. This isn't a tour, this is a story of paint, politics and the people who refuse to stay quiet. Let's go. May Lane wasn't always famous. It used to be just that, a lane. An access road behind old warehouses, sandwiched between light industrial nothingness and a train line most people ignored. But in the early 2000s, one local artist saw it differently. His name was Toogie Balog, and instead of seeing vandalism, he saw potential. He started inviting artists in, not to bomb it with tags in the middle of the night, but to actually curate the space. He called it the May Lane Art Project. For a brief moment, this forgotten little stretch of bitumen became a proper outdoor gallery with walls that changed weekly, sometimes daily. And just like that, May Lane went from being overlooked to being photographed. Of course, not everyone was thrilled. To some, it was public art. To others, just tagging in daylight. The council called it vandalism. There were complaints, fines, clean-up notices. But May Lane had momentum. Every time someone buffed a wall, the artist hit it again, and again, and again. Eventually, the council gave in, kind of. They turned it into a permission wall. You could paint here, just not everywhere. But graffiti doesn't exactly thrive on permission. That's the eternal debate, right? Vandalism or art? Depends who's holding the spray can and who's holding the clipboard, I guess. For years, May Lane was like a living sketchbook, constantly changing, constantly layered. Some were political, some were personal, some were just tags stacked on tags, raw, chaotic and unapologetically pointless. No gallery labels, no curators, just pure expression right there on the wall. For artists who never saw their work in a white cube with wine and cheese, May Lane was it. It gave a voice to people who don't usually get one. The misfits, the bold, the bored and the brilliant. Today, some of it's faded, some's been painted over, and yeah, some of it's now technically approved. But if you look close, you'll still find the layers underneath the new coats, behind the neat edges. May Lane's still speaking. You just have to know where to look. Like everything in Sydney, May Lane is changing. The murals don't last long. Some of the magic's been paved over. And yet, the stories are still there. You can see the outlines, the paint underneath the paint. Graffiti's not about forever. It's about right now. That moment, that voice, that message scrawled at 2 AM by someone who just needed to say something. You can call it vandalism if you want. But sometimes, vandalism's the only honest thing on the wall. And for a narrow little laneway in St Peter's, well, that feels about right.